Let me tell you about people. And I'm just going to put the disclaimer out there right now. This will offend. And I'm not scared of offending people. But let me tell you about people. Most people are flaky and lack the ability to commit to anything. Sorry. And I do not feel bad for saying most. Most people are flaky and lack the ability to commit to anything. So, I told you just a few minutes ago that I just left an amazing girls conference that I was, blessed with the opportunity to keynote. And it was so good. It was so good. The girls were beautiful there. The host was beautiful and gracious. It was just really, really good. And I had an opportunity to kind of sneak and speak to the host of the event for a second right before I got up. And her energy was really good. And she was just really excited, right? She was really excited. But I was able to talk to somebody on the side that knew her a little more personally. And she was just like, we had a certain amount of group of girls that were originally signed up. But unfortunately, things happen. And so I said, no worries. Whatever happened, it happened. But we are going to show up and we're going to treat the people who are here as if they are a stadium of 1,000, right? And so we showed up, we showed out. It was a really good time. But I encouraged her and told her that never stop what you're doing because you're afraid of who or who may not be a part of what you're doing. Okay? Most people are flaky and lack the ability to commit to anything. It has nothing to do with you. Do not stop your journey. Do not stop your grind. Do not stop your hustle because you are afraid that people won't show up. Let me tell you, let me help you with this. Some people won't. Some people won't. Let me tell you what you can do. You can offer something you can throw an event or you can do something and make people have to pay for it, right? And people won't do it because you got to pay, right? And then you can do something and say, hey, I'm going to do something for free. And then people will sign up and then still won't show up. It happens, people. It happens. But don't ever let the fact that people aren't doing what they're supposed to do dictate and determine how you show up. Because you need to show up regardless. Let me tell you what I told her. I don't care if it was one girl or 1,000 girls that showed up. That one girl that showed up is going to get every single ounce of Kim. She about to get everything that I brought. She about to give everything that's inside of me. She about to get everything because she showed up. And so I treat one person as if it was 1,000 people. Because let me tell you, God says that if you are faithful of a little, I'll give you much. And so I told her, don't stress over anything about as far as numbers, because God just wants to see if you're faithful over this. He wants to see if you're going to be just as great with this amount of girls as you would be if 1,000 girls showed up. Because let me tell you, are you gonna say, oh God, I thank you for the ones who showed up. I thank you for who showed up and showed out at my event. I thank you for the people who signed up and showed up to my workshop. I thank you for the people who are getting the message. Or are you gonna complain and say, well, so-and-so signed up and didn't even come. Well, so-and-so said they were gonna be here and they didn't even come. And well, so-and-so said they were gonna support me and buy my book and they didn't even buy my book. Are you gonna complain, or are you going to be gracious with the platform that God is blessing you with? Because let me tell you, be faithful over little and God will bless you with much. And then let me tell you what will happen when God really gives you the platform he really wants to give you. The people are going to flock. The same people that didn't show up to the things that you were doing when you were little, they're going to be wanting to show up when you get big. And then that's when you can have the ability to say yay or nay. But for me, I'm going to say yay, because you can show up and see all this glory. And because you could have been here when I was coming up, but you weren't. So now you can just see and get partake like everybody else. So I love y'all, but that's just what I needed to say. If you feel offended, then you're probably that person. If you don't feel offended, then keep it pushing, boo. Keep doing you. Keep doing and growing, making your dreams come true. Don't worry about who's showing up. Don't worry about who's supporting. Don't worry about who ain't supporting. Do you. Do you, because most people aren't doing anything. So I love you guys. Have a great and fantastic Saturday. See you later.